What's going on, guys? Welcome again to another installment of Twisted Vapor. So today we're looking at a RDA. Yes, we're looking at a mouth-to-lung RDA to be more precise. We're looking at this. This is the new Ammit mouth-to-lung RDA. So without further ado, let's dive on down, see what we get. Okay then, guys, let's take a closer look then at the geekvape Ammit mouth-to-lung RDA. And as you can see, we do have the RDA sat right there on top, as well as a little bit of information here. As you can see, it is a 22mm atomizer. So let's take a look around the actual box then. So we have the little geekvape logo there. At the top of the box, we do have Ammit mouth-to-lung RDA wrote there. Some more geekvape branding there. Ammit again there, and on the underside we do have our usual little brief description there, as well as our scratch and check authenticity as always. So to get inside the box then, guys, is very simple. We just lift off this little plastic lid like so, and then we are able to get into our box. We take a little look at this little side flap first. We'll be able to have a little look at all our little extras. As you can see, we do get a couple of coils. There's one already in there as well. So we do get two nice little coils. We get a spare drip tip, we get our normal 510 pin, a couple of spare screws, O-rings, etc. We also get our little tri tool that we are used to seeing with the geekvape products then. So we also get that, and we also get a really long mouthpiece as well. So we just take off the RDA itself there, so we can lift this out. If we just lift out this felt pad, it does bend in the middle like so. Underneath all that then, we do get all our usual manuals. As you can see, we're typical of geekvape, very nice usual manuals that we do get from them, as well as the usual little black envelope that we get at the bottom. You know the score, guys. Inside is our usual warranty cards, a couple of colour options, things like that. We just take them all out of the packet there like so. As you can see, we do get our little warranty card there. We also get a little mouth-to-lung card with all our different colour options on, as I said, as well as their Facebook group and their Instagram network pages there as well, and a little warning card. So that's everything that comes inside of the box then for the Ammit mouth-to-lung RDA, and as you can see, this is the RDA in question. So at the moment we do have the small 510 drip tip, which does just pop off like so. We just unscrew it like that, and there we go. It's not on any O-rings or anything. We do have to screw it in and out of place. So we could take the little one off like so. And if we just get the bigger one, get the bigger one out now, we are then able to remove this one like so, and we can then pop in the bigger mouthpiece like so. And if we want to change this one up, where we can put that one back in, we can unscrew that, and we can take out the other drip tip that we do have in the packet. Now this is the other one that does screw in place. As you can see, this one is a little bit taller than the first one, so we can just screw this one on, and that one will just screw it in place like so. So as you can see, you know, you do get three rather nice little options there for your drip tips. You get two Delrin ones, and you also get one metal one there, which is the longer one. So I think what we'll do is we will go on the longer one, so we'll pop that on like so. As you can see, that's how big it will be like that, and then we can put on the wider one. You just simply unscrew that again and put this one back on. So you do have quite a lot of nice drip tip customized options there. geekvape provides you with three, And you can even put in your own, so very, very nice. So we do get a couple of drip tip options there. We do have fully adjustable airflow as well on the top as well. So we do have these 5 holes. So we have a very, very full open airflow like so. We could then reduce it down to just the first hole or 2 holes, and as you can see, the holes do get smaller and smaller and smaller, and if you really want that tight restrictive draw, well, then I'd put it on the very, very, very tiny last one there. So we do have a fully adjustable airflow there. We do have some more branding here at the side there. We have Ammit Laser X at the bottom, and of course we have designed by geekvape, and as you can see, we already come with our squonk pin there. So let's strap this onto the tab then, so we can have a look at this deck and the top section. So we just pull this off like so. So as you can see then, this is the top cap, and as you can see, we do have a very nice domed section there, and it's on the inner sleeve of this black chamber, as it is top airflow, so the airflow would come rushing in. It would be inside of the top cap there, and it would run down the side of the chimney, and then it would flood straight through the bottom of the deck and come straight back up again to hit all your coil. So yeah, very, very nice top piece here, very, very nice indeed, very nice doming, very lovely, lovely top piece there. So let's take a look then at the deck then. As you can see, I have already left my coil already in there. Saves all the arsing. So it's very, very simple really. You just unscrew this one here and unscrew this one here. Pop your coil in, trim, job done. It's a very simple, very, very simple deck to build on. So as you can see, we do have our little juice port down there, and down there we just put our cotton down into these grooves, and our squonk pin is located directly underneath the coil. So when you do squonk, which I'll show you in a moment, when you do squonk, it will come up and pull straight back into the well there at the bottom. We do have 2 lovely big chunky O-rings there as well to keep that top cap in place. So the only thing really to do then, guys, is to throw in some cotton. So that's what we will do. So if we get some cotton, and what we'll do is we will give this a quick cottoning up, because it's a very simple RDA, guys. There's not really much going for it really. A couple of extra drip tips, a nice top cap, and a very simple deck. I want to see mainly how it performs. That's where the true test is going to be with this. Have they really got this nailed for mouth to lunging? We'll find this out, So we'll get this cotton then, we'll just trim it down a wee bit more. There's a little bit too much there. There we go. Try that. There we go. And you can see cotton straight in there like so. I'm going to trim it quite long, as we have got quite a nice juice well there as well underneath, so we can afford to go a nice length. I'm just going to plump them up and tuck them down there like so. And it's that simple, it really is, it's that simple. It's all done and dusted. So we're going to prime this up then. So we're going to use some of this Sussex Vapors Strawberry Berry Chewits. Very, very, very nice juice for all you strawberry lovers out there looking for that perfect strawberry flavour. Get on board with the Sussex Vapors Strawberry Slush as well as their Strawberry Chewits. Very, very, very nice. Very Moorish. Very, very nice. Full of very nice tangy strawberries, this one. And then guys, so that was a up close and personal look there then at the Ammit mouth to lung RDA. So we currently have it sat on top of the original pulse there for squonking purposes and for the direct lung, and then what we'll do is for the proper mouth to lung test we'll move on to this. This is the GTRS GT150, so we'll move on to that for the proper mouth to lung test. That way then you can see the wattages and things and what the coil is reading out. So what we'll do is first then guys is we'll give this a little squonk. So what I will say is you are going to squonk on this. If you do over squonk, it will pour out of the little holes there at the side. So just bear that in mind. If you are going to squonk on it, it's very easy to over squonk on this and have it all just pouring out the back end of it. So also them O-rings, when they're dry, them O-rings as well, they are very tricky to get the top cap back on when them O-rings are really dry. Okay then, so direct lung then first on the pulse, and we'll see what she's like. Let's go, direct lung. Not bad at all, really not bad at all. So let's shove this down on the GT150 and we will see whether it does a true mouth to lung draw. So let's put it on the GT150 then. Just screw it on like so. We'll just make sure the new coil and drop this right down. Okay, so as you can see then we are on 18 watts then guys. We are using this on a 0.67 ohm coil, running at around 3.5 volts. Let's give it a go. 18 watts on a true mouth to lung. Yeah, it's not bad. The flavour's there. It's very nice. It's smooth. It's very smooth actually. Very smooth. Let's reduce the airflow then from full. What we'll do is we'll take it down to its smallest notch and we'll see how tight of a draw that is. Yeah, that is a very tight draw. Ooh, even tickles the back of the throat, that one. Woohoo! So yeah, that is a very tight draw. Give one more direct lung on this down. What we'll do is we'll just crank this up to say 20 watts. There we go. So we're at 20 watts then. We'll give this a full direct lung hit on the GT150. Yeah, very nice, whether it be in mouth to lung or in direct lung. Personally myself, I would say direct lung is a hell of a lot better than the mouth to lung side, but that's just me guys. I've not really mouth to lunged for quite some time. I'm more of a direct lung, or I'm up for the cloud chasers. So yeah, mouth to lung RDA there by Ammit and geekvape. That's a very nice. Very nice, absolutely nice as pie. So let's do our pros and our cons then for this, and at the end I will tell you where you can go and get this little RDA for yourself today. So let's do our pros first as usual then. So the first pro then is the fact that it is a rebuildable, and the fact that it is a rebuildable and I can put in my own coils to suit my own leisure is already our first massive pro. So our second pro then is the fact that it comes with not one, not two, but three different drip tip options there. Very nice of Geekvape there to provide you with a nice bit of choice straight out of the box. And the fact that you could put in your own is just a bit more of an added bonus, is it not? The next pro I have for it then, guys, is that top cap being domed on the inside. It is so nice to see a true domed top cap inside there. Enhances the flavour, it really does. It really enhances that flavour to giving you that full punch, which is always a good thing. The next thing I like then, guys, is the airflow. The airflow on it is so smooth. If you are looking for that direct lung, well then you are wanting the full airflow, or maybe even half, just for that little bit of restriction there. And it is a really nice comfortable vape that way. If you are looking for the mouth to lung, well then obviously knock it down to the smaller holes. And if you are looking for that super tight mouth to lung, well then it can do that as well. So yeah, the airflow on that is absolutely amazing. It is really nice and smooth, not noisy in the slightest. Very nice restrictive airflow. It's a really nice airflow system that's got going on that. The other pro I have got on there then, guys, is the deck. The deck is absolutely as simple as pie. All we have to do is shove in our coil and trim the leads from behind. It could not be simpler. And then throw in our cutting down the slot. So it really could not be any simpler to coil this thing up then. Very nice. Squonks really nicely, although there are a couple of cons with the squonking, which we'll get to in a second. The overall cons there then are finished, I think, and the overall design as well. Before I finish on the pros, the overall design as well is a massive pro there. I really do like the looks of it, guys, and there are quite a lot of nice colour options going for it. And the final pro of this down is also the price, but again we'll get into that near the end. So let's move on to our cons, because as with everything, guys, there are one or two cons with everything in life, and there are a couple with this. So the first con that I do have is with that top cap. With those dry O-rings, it can be a bit of a nightmare to pull off. It's quite stiff. I mean, right now it's loosened up. Putting it back on is a bit of a nightmare as well, as you can see. I mean, you sort of got to like wiggle it down just to get it in place there. Want to turn it in, but it's a bit of a pain in the ass, let's be honest. It is a bit of a pain in the ass, so it's got to be a con. The next con then I have is the depth of that juice well that we have where the deck is there. It's not overly deep, it's quite a very small little juice capacity underneath there, so if you do over squonk, the likelihood of it pouring out them two little holes is very possible. So yeah, just be careful on the whole squonking side of it, because it can get a little messy if you do over squonk. So yeah, they're the two main cons I do have with this, is mainly the squonking issue, as well as that top cap there being quite stiff to put back on. So where can you go and get this from then? So if you want to go and get this for yourself, you can go over to srvapes.co.uk, where they have got it on sale currently right now. And this is where that final pro comes in for us, guys, that price tag of $17.99. They do have all the colour options available. You have rainbow, gold, blue, gunmetal, stainless steel, black and violet, which is a very nice looking type of metallic purple. Really nice then, guys, this mouth to lung RDA. What would I give it out of 10 for the Ammit? Well, for the Ammit I would give this probably roughly around about a 6. I would say there are probably better RDAs out there, especially mouth to lung ones. But in terms of a good, simple, nice flavoured RDA, you can't go wrong with the Ammit. You really can't. It's a very nice, smooth, soothing airflow, really providing you with a nice, good vape. Especially in that direct lung, especially in your direct lung. Really, really nice, crisp flavour, as I've said. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. So head over to SR Vapes then, guys. As I have said, $17.99. They currently have it on a sale. Go and pick it up, because there is a nice sale going on. So yes, pick one up today. srvape.co.uk. Until the next one, guys. See you again.